Hey guys, happy 4th of July. I thought I would get on here and just do a read. I don't know, the energy feels like it shifted a little bit and I felt called to do a read. So let's just get into this, do a general love read. I'm hoping my dog does not bark because I put my TV on mute and she hates fireworks, but they're just going off all around, as I'm sure they're going off where you are. But I just felt the need to get on here and do a little read. So let's just check out the energy and see what you guys need to know regarding love. Actually, you know what? I want to start. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Kat, by the way. It's spiritual guidance. I didn't even introduce myself. If you're already subscribed, thank you. And if you would like to join our channel and join our soul family, that would be great. Remember, not all reads resonate every day. I'll try to get a read out almost every day. So if it doesn't resonate on one day, check out the next day. I believe in universe timing, and when the message is ready to come out, it does. So anyway, enough jibber jabber. Let's just get going and see what the energy is. Okay, well, this is a general love reading. We're going to take a look at the person that's on your mind. Okay, universe, what is the strongest message that I need to tell my viewers? I really do care, even though I don't show it. We're going to start with these cards today, or tonight rather. It's the person on your mind. If they would be honest, if they were honest, what would they say to my viewers? If they were honest, what would they say to my viewers? I fantasize about you. Ooh. You're worth more to me than I let on. So, I'm feeling the vibes that this person is kind of, has a bit of a stoic personality where they really don't show their emotion, but they have a lot of emotion, but they are not very good about expressing themselves. So this could be, if this is the kind of person you're dealing with, I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. Hope this isn't a third-party situation. And if you're new here, I don't dive into third parties. I will acknowledge it. I'm not going to dive in and tell you if they're leaving their partner, if they're leaving their spouse, but I will acknowledge if I see a third party. Remember, third party does not always mean a person automatically. It says, I'm in love with you and I knew you're the one when I met you. So for some, just a little side note, because I am feeling it, so I have to say it. They could be in a current karmic situation, but they are fantasizing about you. They have very lustful thoughts, and for some, they do have feelings for you. Okay, and they might be with this other person. They also might be tying up loose ends with a karmic. Maybe they're separated, not completely divorced. Maybe they're not completely out of a connection. Maybe they share a kid together or something. There's a reason there's ties. But for those of you that are not dealing with someone's dealing with someone else, this person had a magnetic attraction to you from day one. They felt the pull towards you from day one. But the person you are dealing with is not, I'm getting they're not very emotional. They don't express themselves. You probably don't even know that they really have these strong feelings for you. But it says, I'm in love with you. Now, if this is somebody new, obviously, it might not be love, but they feel a strong connection to you. So, take that for what it's worth. All right, let's just dive into the tarot and see what the tarot has to say to my viewers and those who watch this later. Remember, timing, timing is fluid. It doesn't really matter. Whenever you stumble upon a read is when you're meant to see it. Don't get hung up on dates. If you want a date, though, it's 4th of July. But honestly, if you're in the spiritual, if you're into spirituality, timing is when it works for you. If you're drawn to a message of a tarot read, like if you go back and look even at mine and you're like, that makes sense, there's probably a message for you, or another tarot reader or whatever, and you're drawn to it. We put dates on them so we can kind of keep them organized, but if you're drawn to it, there's a reason you're drawn to it in that moment. As with all things, honestly, universal timing. All right. What do my viewers and subscribers and those later to come, what do they need to know? What is the strongest energy? What message do you want me to get to them? Please tell me, help me to convey the strongest message, universe. Please help me to convey the strongest message. 7 of Pentacles, yes. So this is certainly someone that you already have some kind of connection with. Some seeds were planted. You know, you've probably gone on some dates. You've had some connection with this person. Tell me more. 10 of Cups. See, this person sees a future with you. They really do. They see a future with you. Justice. For some, I'm getting a feeling that somebody wants to make something right with you. So there's something here that this person feels like they need to make it up to you. Could be dealing with a Libra. But they do feel a strong pull back to you. And for some reason, I want to do the cards like this, so I'm going to. I'm going to jump around here a bit. Let's get this out of the way. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. I just want to get that out of the way right from the get-go. Can you tell me about that? What's that about? Yeah, okay. So it looks like for some, they're walking away from some kind of karmic loose ends they're tying up, whether it was a divorce, they're separated, they were ending a relationship with someone. This could be, like I said, they could have kids with this person and they're tying up loose ends. For some of you, I am getting a side message that what could have come in the way was the fact that, so say you're dealing with somebody that does have kids, this is not for everybody, but if you are dealing with someone that has kids, it's almost a bit of a codependency thing going on there. And something about that dynamic did not really sit well with you or the other person, however that resonates. But this person wants to sort that out. They don't want to jeopardize the relationship with you. They do want to keep their children obviously a priority. But there's something with the parent that was a bit dysfunctional, maybe codependent, but they are making that separation. So I don't know whether they're going to court to get like custody arrangements settled, or they're going to go through that lawyer app where they do that. They don't have to communicate with each other. That's just a side note. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but I felt the need to say it, so I'm going to say it. Tell me about I really do care, even though I don't show it, and you're worth more to me than I let on. Can you explain that to me, please? Can you let me know why is this person so standoffish? What is this about, Spirit? Like, why do they hold back so much? Nine of Wands, they've been hurt. Well, that makes sense. Hello. You know, and I figured that's what it was, but that's just confirmation. This person has gone through something that's somewhat traumatic. I'm going to use the word traumatic, even though that seems a bit dramatic, but traumatic is what they've gone through. Not making light of anything that someone goes through, but yeah, this person, you know, they're fearful. They're fearful of opening up, even if they think you're a good person. They're afraid of getting hurt again. They've obviously been through something very difficult. They've made it through the other side, but for some of them, they feel like, you know, and I'm getting like, and this is kind of a crazy analogy, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like, you ever have a dog and the dog passes away? You can see my dog over there, Stella. And you say to yourself, I will never get another dog or never get another pet because the heartache is just so bad. And you're like, I just don't want to go through that again. And so you're just like, I refuse to get another animal. It's kind of like that. This person was really hurt. I don't even know if it was from another relationship, but I'm getting the vibes that this person, it was somebody that they really trusted. I don't know if it was a family member or if it was, and I'm getting chills on that. So for some, this could be, trauma, literally trauma. Or if this was just from a relationship that really went bad. But this person is so fearful of, it's fine, I don't even have that many cards out, but they're fearful of putting their heart back out there. And so they're very protective. They're afraid. It's almost like they were taught that vulnerability was a weakness growing up, something like that. Where they're afraid if they let you in that you'll kind of see them differently, or they won't have the upper hand, or it's something along those lines. Can you tell me more about the Nine of Wands, please? I really wasn't expecting something this deep, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for something a little lighthearted, but okay, here we are. Yeah, see, held back. Four of Pentacles. This person is having a very hard time expressing themselves. A very hard time expressing themselves. You know, they want to. It's like it says, I really do care even though I don't show it. And you're worth more to me than I let on. They want to. Hell, for some of you, it says, I'm in love with you. And I knew you were the one. Those are extremely strong emotions paired with, I really do care even though I don't show it. You know what I mean? So this is your person. This person is holding back a lot of internal feelings. A lot. You know, this could be telling me that they were hurt in a past relationship. Three of Pentacles. They don't want to go through that again. For some, this is telling me that they want a relationship with you. They're just afraid to get there. Tell me more. Three of Wands. They know it's here. They know you're the one for them. They know it's right. They see it on the horizon. Three of Wands is your ships are here. You know, I can see it. The Emperor is on the bottom, which tells me that, you know, which tells me that they will step up eventually. Now, how long it's going to take, I don't know. What is this person's next moves towards my viewer? Again, if this is reversed, then, you know, put yourself where you belong. But what are the next steps towards, I'm going to say viewer, because that's how I figure it is for most. Eight of Pentacles. I'm not going to lie. For some of you, and I'm not going to say the word ignore, but they are distracting themselves right now with work or busyness or whatever they're doing. I'm seeing a woman sitting in a chair staring at a candle, but I feel like she's looking away from everything that she really needs to be doing. So I will tell you, I'm getting this energy that this person is really, as much as they want to be with you, they're really not, they're not 100% there to dive into their feelings at the moment. They're just getting this very like held back energy where, because I feel like for some, they have to dive into a dark place that they don't want to go because there's something that's unresolved there. And it's like they know it and they know why they're being the way they are. But it's easier just to bury themselves in work than to really look at the situation. All right, what is this person's next action? What is this person's next action, Spirit? See, the heartache. They're trying to manifest you from a place of heartache. That is not going to work. Because you manifest from heartache, you're going to get more heartache. Things are not going to come out the way you want them to. This person wants you. Oh, you know, it's like, yeah, and I'm channeling, like I can feel this person's pain. Yeah, I mean, I can feel this person's pain. It's like they're just distraught. It's like they don't know how to let go of the past. I don't know. It's, you know, it's like, it's kind of the feelings of you're your own worst enemy. You don't get out of your own way type of energy. Oh, it's a little deeper than I wanted. Yeah, but they want you. They want the Queen of Wands, male or female. This is how they see you. They want the Queen of Wands, but they just are having a hard time processing everything that they've gone through. And I almost feel bad for this person, I'm not going to lie. Because it's like they're their own worst enemy. They just won't get out of the way. Well, we're going to look at your energy. How do my viewers feel towards this person? How do my viewers feel towards this person? How do my viewers feel towards this person, Spirit? Okay, all right. You do love this person. And I think that you know this person has been hurt and you've been trying to be patient. You could feel like they pushed you away. If this is your read, you may feel this energy of them pushing you away and kind of being confused and you don't understand, because it looks like you are interested in working with this person, whatever they've gone through. Tell me more how my viewers feel about this person. How do my viewers, I like to be nosy, how do my viewers feel towards this person? Yeah. Some of you have taken a step back and given this person some space. Some of you could be very intuitive and you kind of already know that you've kind of read this person and you kind of can see what's going on. Could be dealing with the Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, I see on the board. Libra, like I said, Gemini. Yeah, you're doing some self-reflection, because as much as you want to work with this person, for some of you, I think you're getting frustrated and you're really not sure what to do. So you're kind of in reflection mode. Tell me more about my viewers, please. Tell me more about my viewers. The World. For some, if this person doesn't get on the same page or cannot get through this, for some of you, I think you are going to walk away. I don't think you're at that point of walking away yet, but I think you aren't really sure how to be supportive towards this person. But you do see them as your wish fulfillment, but you're getting bored. You're bored and you're tired and you're frustrated and you're sick of waiting and you feel like you've been put on hold. So for some of you, you're getting frustrated because they are putting you on hold a little bit. Let's switch decks and see what action this person is going to take. What action will this person take towards my viewers? What action will this person take towards my viewers, if any at all? All right, what action, Spirit? What action will this person take towards my viewer? Four of Wands. Whoo! Okay. For some, a higher level of commitment is coming in. For some, this could be a proposal, I'm even going to say. But for some, this is an expression of how much they do care. So for some, this person is healing. So I feel like that's really positive, that this person is healing. Because if they weren't healing, they would not be able to express this. What action will this person take towards my viewers? Four Cups. They are, I'm going to tell you this, they are going to be vulnerable. But it is going to take every ounce of their being in them to do this. And they are terrified that you are going to reject them. Four Cups is here. They're going to make this offer. They're going to make this offer, but I will tell you, yes, they are terrified of rejection. However, it's like, even though they're afraid of rejection, they're going to do it anyway. And it's almost like, even though there's this risk of rejection, that is part of the healing process for them. Taking the risk, not knowing the outcome. That's what it is. Taking the risk and not knowing the outcome is a huge step for this person. Tell me more. Yep. You guys aren't talking now. You probably aren't talking much at all. But this person is tired of not talking to you or not being in your arms or something like that. Yeah, they want to heal this. You got Aquarius energy. The star is healing. So hallelujah, this person is healing. I wasn't sure where we were going with this, and I like this a lot. This person is healing. Yes, that is great. Okay. So what is the outcome for these two? What is the outcome for these two? Justice. Woo! Got that the second time. You could be dealing with a Libra. I feel like something is going to work out. Something is really good is going to work out for the both of you. Tell me more about justice. And I even feel like the scenario over here that justice is coming in, like the court system or something's getting settled and that whole thing is going to be, you know, better off or whatever. Four of Coins. Like I said, that's that Four of Coins, that holding back energy is still there. So this person probably has not reached out yet, but I do feel it's only a matter of time before they do. Yeah, I guess the Fool's on the bottom. Aries energy. Like I said, it's only a matter of time, and this person wants a higher level of commitment. Here's the King of Pentacles. This person is coming in as the King of Pentacles, and that's Earth energy. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and you got Aries here. This looks good. This looks good. I mean, it doesn't look easy, but I feel like the outcome looks good. And this, it's almost like slowly but surely this person is coming around, is what I want to say. Anything else, Spirit, that I need to know to convey to the viewer? Chariot. Dun, 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 dun. Here they come. Here they come right towards you. And you got the Eight of Cups. Normally I see Eight of Cups as walking away, but with the Chariot in combination, I feel like this person is coming right at you. Right at you, full speed ahead. And that's Cancer. And I feel like this person really wants to express something to you. They really do. Anything else? And I'm going to grab my Dorian Virtue and we will call it a wrap. Priestess, Pisces energy. You won't see this coming. And I feel like the timing is hidden also. Terrifying. Yeah, this person wants a higher level of commitment. Knave of Cups, they're coming in to apologize. They want to talk to you. They want to express something. Taurus energy, and they want a higher level of commitment. And we're going to close with our Dorian Virtue. Give me a last few cards, Spirit. Let's see. Playfulness. To recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Honeymoon. Yeah, you guys are going to be spending some time together. Coming up, you might even take a trip. What else? Finances and career. They could be a factor in love life right now. Maybe somebody is, I wanted to say out of work, but maybe someone is looking for work or something like that. Reconciliation, baby. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So there you have it. That is what I'm getting. I hope that helps you. I hope everybody had a great 4th, and I will see you in the next one.